Welcome, you watching English with Akram, and today we are going to do group discussion. And topic of our group discussion is Chat GPT. So let's start. And this is an AI app. It's good or bad, and is it beneficial or not? So we'll discuss on it. First, I would like to ask from Rayan that is it good or bad, and what does it think about this app?
Okay.
Speak.
Assalamu alaikum to everyone. And today there is a group discussion among the students. The topic is about Chat GPT. Is Chat GPT good or bad? Is Chat GPT boon or ban? As far as I think, as I know, that the Chat GPT it is good. It is not good. It is better. So first, know about the full form of the Chat GPT. The full form is that chat means chatting. GPT, generative pre-trained transformer. It means it generates the new data and it sends the transfers the data to the people. Okay. Now I would like to tell you what is Chat GPT. The Chat GPT is a AI and language advanced app, okay, which communicates with the people face to face. It doesn't have face. For making you understand, I want to tell you that it communicates with the people face to face, okay, that whatever we search it replies just then. It's not like a Google that whatever we ask it shows links and the many images. Directly it communicates with the people. It is Chat GPT. Now let me tell you the advantages of the Chat GPT. First of all, I would like to compare the Chat GPT and the Google. The Chat GPT was launched on 30 November in 2022 by OpenAI. Okay, that the headquarter of OpenAI. It is available in San Francisco. Okay, when the Chat GPT was launched, so the Google lost its $100 billion. Why? Because the Chat GPT it is amazing app. When the within 5 days the Chat GPT got 1 million users within 5 days. Within 5 days, just within 5 days. And for instance, if I tell you about the other apps like Netflix, for getting 1 million views, Netflix took 3.5 years. Facebook 10 months, iPhone 74 days. But on the other hand, if I tell you about the Chat GPT, just within 5 days it got 1 million views. Why it got? Because it is amazing. And when it got the five within 5 days it got 1 million views and the users, so the Google lost its $100 billion. Then Google got angry. After that, the Google CEO of the Google, Sundar Pichai, he decided to do meeting in his company. He did meeting. After doing meeting, in the meeting it was said that the Google will launch Google Bard. Google launched the Google Bard. After launching the Google Bard, in the meeting from the Google Bard, is it was asked one question. Okay, the question was about that how can we explain the James Webb Space Telescope to the 9 years old boy.
According to you, it is beneficial.
Yes.
How will it benefit to people?
How will it benefit to people? Okay, it will benefit for the people in terms of asking questions. Suppose I have I have budget of 15,000. I'm asking from the Chat GPT. Chat GPT, I have 15,000 rupees. So which phone should I buy? It will show a small paragraph and it can explain every single thing in a short paragraph with the detail, with the deeply. It can tell us everything. And last night I did it. And on the other hand, if I tell you about the Google, if we ask, so the Google will show many links, the many images in which we will confuse. But on the Chat GPT,
So Rayan is saying it is beneficial. Now I would ask from Ishan that is it beneficial or not? What do you think?
As far as I think, it's not beneficial for us, because as I have used this app, so I have assumed one thing in that if we search the common thing like about the phone, about the country, about the political system, so it answers rapidly. But if we talk about the critical topics, like I searched that which countries have developed after the globalization, so it didn't tell. And mostly what happens that if we search on chat gpt, So it shows that I don't have current data, I don't have current data, and the questions which are just difficult for that, it is unable to answer. But as Rayyan mentioned, that Google also made its own AI, that's Google Bard. So I think that's better than that, because what happens in that, if we search something, so it shows photo also. Like I searched the top 5 MNCs of the India yesterday, I searched this, so it showed the photo, it showed the owner's photo also. But chat GPT, this thing is not available, it just shows in a written, and even it cannot read it, we cannot
What
read
do you
this.
think that he said that Chat GPT caught on among people rapidly in the
Yeah.
comparison of other apps?
Yeah.
So what do you think about it?
Means it answers rapidly, so is
No,
it
no,
good or
not the
not?
answer. It's
Yeah, it means
getting
within 5 days,
yeah,
1 billion
getting,
users.
yes, yes.
So I think that's because of the people. Because we can see that the Instagram took 2.5 months, Apple took 74 or 76 days to 1 billion users, but it took 5 days for 1 billion user. So it is a very great thing for it, because it was
There is
new.
something special. That's why it caught.
Yeah, it there is special because it was the first AI app which can talk like a human. Like if we search that can a human fly, so it tells that as a human we cannot fly. It answers like this. So it was new, and it was new, and it was better also at that time. But the things which are happening now, like the new updates are coming and data is not correct there, so I don't think so that it is.
Okay, I would ask from Rihan Ahmed.
Ahmed.
Okay, sorry. Rihan's Mohammed Rihan. I would ask from Mohammed Rihan that what do you think about this app? He finds it beneficial, and according to him, it's not beneficial because it doesn't have correct data sometimes, and most of the times he says. What do you think?
I think that the data which ChatGPT consumes, that is what we have given to it. Like it's 2023. If it would have come in 2025, so it would have consumed the data, or it would have the data from the beginning of internet, from the beginning of uploading the images and the videos and the things on the internet till the 2025. So saying that it doesn't have the proper data, or it doesn't have the data, sometimes it shows this thing, it may be because of your internet access, or it may be because your question is not right. You know what, actually what is the thing that today is happening and today is arising because of the AI apps, that AI apps are there, good, but the people who are there to search are not good. You know, there are some typing skills, we have to type, we have to write
I've also heard
proper,
that
proper
if
words.
you are typing something in a search box, so grammar should be correct there.
Yeah, yeah,
Then it answer correct.
yeah, yeah.
It answers correct.
And the words also should be proper.
Yes.
Like, you know, proper to your asking what do you want to ask, like that.
But there is one option also there. If you are unable to write, so you can speak there.
But people who are unable to write after thinking so much, how will be they able to speak just then? They will not be able to speak, so that's not like that.
Okay, I would ask from Ayan bhai. You use mobile a lot. You tell me about this app.
I think, well, in my approach, it is totally good because if you ask anything from
It's
ChatGPT,
good or better?
it's totally
It's
good.
good or better or best?
It's best,
Best.
according to me.
Okay.
Because of knowledge, ChatGPT has a lots of knowledge. Whatever you will ask, it will answer you, and it will be means the right answer. I am also using ChatGPT, and I have asked many questions from ChatGPT, and it answered me in a right way. So according to me, it is good.
And
For
what do you think about sometime it does not have answers?
no, it sometime if it has not answered, so in future also it will have answer whatever I ask. But if I compare it from Google, if you ask from Google any question, if Google doesn't have answer, so what will happen, it will show you the many website and many links by which you will confuse and you will waste time there. But in
In
chat
future, how will it have answers?
means after some time, if now suppose now time it doesn't have answer, so the Google means the
Because it's so
headquarter
human.
headquarter of ChatGPT, it will just give update, and in update the answer and the data will be there in ChatGPT by which will answer, so it will answer.
Okay.
So by the means with the update answers and the data will come in ChatGPT.
Okay, I would ask Mr. Adnan. You tell about this app.
So, well, in my approach, ChatGPT is better to use because it has lots of benefits and facts which I'm going to mention. So, firstly, I want to answer you too, sir, and Ishan brother, as he was talking about some questions which he asked on ChatGPT, but he didn't get answer. Do you know why? Because ChatGPT does not answer those some sensitive questions. Like you asked about the globalization, that which country is developed by the globalization, after the globalization. So it doesn't answer these some sensitive questions, because if it answers, then controversies can happen, and then quarrel can happen, and that's why it doesn't answer those some sensitive questions. Okay. And now I want to say about the employment rate, but
You
when,
tell me, is it beneficial or not?
yeah, it's
Is it
beneficial.
okay?
Yeah, because it answers within the second. If you ask any questions, but if you didn't get, so you can reject the question, and
There
you
is a
can,
country in Europe.
yeah.
It's Italy. It has banned this app.
In the schools, so that's right. Because in the schools students will use that in a wrong way, that's why. And it can be used in education system
This question also I would ask, that how can it be used in wrong way?
in the wrong way.
How can we use it in a wrong way?
It can be used in some wrong editings, like it can be used in some wrong editings, like,
Because as far as I think it's beneficial, I also think it's beneficial.
yeah,
Suppose you're a student and you have doubts, you can clear your doubts. It
yeah.
answers. Like, you are studying English grammar.
Hmm.
So while studying, suppose a question arises in your mind that I is a singular or plural. You can go to ChatGPT and you can ask this question and it answers.
Yeah.
Your doubt clears. So it's beneficial in that way. But I would ask that how can we use it in a wrong way?
In the wrong way, sir, we
That,
can,
that we can use in a wrong way. A student can use, student can use wrong. So how?
sir, recently, the protest was going on in the Manipur, and some atheists, they were protesting, and some of them is two girls. They were sitting in the bus, and they were sad, but an IT user, he edited a photo and in the wrong way, like they were sad, but he edited in a smile way. So
Did you use this app?
no, I didn't use
So
this
that's
one.
why you're saying
But
this, because you can't upload photo there. You can only type a question, it can answer. This is that app.
but sir, I
For
have seen,
as that's different website and different app where you upload photo and you edit that like this you told. So use it also once. No. There are lots of students are left. Mr. Rihan Ahmed, what do you think? And it's beneficial for you. Suppose you're talkative. Not suppose you are talkative. You feel like talking a lot, right? And you're alone at home, so you can talk with it.
Okay. As far as I think, the chat GPT, it is better. I'm not saying it is best, but it is better. Means it has some disadvantages. For example, it can't give the answer of the some questions only, questions. And for some things, like if you want to upload the image, if you want to know that from where does it belong, it will not tell anything. But if you ask a knowledgeable things, for example, what is the answer of this, what is vowel, what is consonant, what is the literacy rate, what is the development, what is, how can we develop our country, may I think suggestion it will give. And if I tell you, as he was, what, no, someone, as how you were asking that how can we get the disadvantage from that. First, that we can ask to the chat gpt that how can we make that such a compound which can export badly. It will tell the ratios, the elements, that by that thing what can happen, we can make the compound, such a compound which can explode badly, and we can get injured and we may die also. So that's it, that I'm think that's I know.
Like this, we can use it in a
In
wrong
the
way.
wrong way, yeah.
One more thing, that there are lots of professor of lots of universities, they are saying that it's not good for students also, because they don't think. Suppose you are given an article to write on a topic and you go there, you go home, and at home what do? In search box you write heading and you get answer, and then you write on your
Okay.
notebook and you give to your teacher. So like this, you don't think, you don't emphasize, you don't think. So why teacher is giving you, so that you can improve your thinking power. But like this also,
Okay.
it's not good.
Miss, first we talk about the Google. Google also tells the paragraph, many paragraph it tells. But when we talk about the us, so what happens if we have to develop ourselves, if we have to become entrepreneur? So we have to think from ourselves,
And if we miss, what is happening, that if we have to get the help from the chat gpt, so we may get only help. But if you want to just memorize and you have to just copy that thing, so you can use that, it is wrong. But miss,
Okay,
as far
now
as I know, so chat gpt is better
I
because
want
you
to
are cramming it.
take it easy, bro. Give it to him.
So in my approach, Chat GPT is good. We should use it because we can everything we can ask to Chat GPT and it will tell everything. And suppose I have 10,000 rupees, so I can ask to Chat GPT which business should I start. So it will tell it will tell this business you should start. You will get benefit or loss. So we can ask to Chat GPT everything. Like I am a student and I can't write letter means application. So I can set to Chat GPT write a application for holiday of 3 days. So it will write and it can send also. So it is beneficial for students and people.
You are saying that business, I mean, business ideas we can take, but for business idea, you think you should think yourself because it doesn't know geographical condition, political condition of your area.
No, we can take only ideas. Which business should I start? Suppose I have 10,000 rupees. So I am thinking I should start. I should open shop. I should do business and I should
Do job.
do job. So I will confuse. I will be confused. So I can ask to Chat GPT and it will tell.
Now give.
I want to answer to Akram sir and second Ishan. Sir was saying that suppose a topic is given to you for writing. What you will do, you will get a home.
Sir didn't say this. Lots of professors
Yeah,
are
means a lot
saying
of
this.
professors say like this, but I don't think like this because a topic when is given to you, suppose a topic is this much hard that about it you don't know any single word also, just for the knowledge you can search. Okay, it will not show you the this much big paragraph that by which you can write the 10 pages. No, it will show you a one or two paragraph by
Means you
which
didn't use it. Suppose yesterday I asked example about something from chat gpt. It gave me one example. I said, but that example wasn't sufficient for me. Then I said to it that answer me 10 examples, me 10. It gave me 10 examples. Then I said, I tried. I tried to get to know, try to find out that answer me example, give me example 15. It gave me 15 examples. So use it properly, then you will get to know that how does it work.
no, miss, I know that how does it work, but you said that because of this our thinking power it can decrease also. Okay,
course.
when
Should I start?
Yes.
Okay. So first of all, I would like to answer to King Boy and Rayan both. First of all, the King Boy was mentioning that if we need something, so like letter. If I don't know how to write the letter, so I will say to ChatGPT, it will write and we can send. So I don't think so that for these type of works, it is beneficial for us because we are not trying to learn from ourselves. We are not thinking that how to write, how we will not learn also. Then we have just ordered it once, that we have commanded it once, like write a letter, write application for 3 days for urgent leave, so it will write. So you have just used it and you have thought that it is good. So next time will you just like to, would you like to just learn write about writing the letter or application? No brother, you will totally depend on a chat gpt. And this thing Akam sir was mentioning, that by the many professors, officers and the teachers, it has been said that it is not good for the students because students will not think about the topic which is given to them or about the anything about the study especially. Next thing someone was mentioning about the business, that we can start the business.
Great personalities like apj abdul kalam
Yeah.
and many other personalities, they didn't use these kind of apps, but
Yeah.
they are
Yeah,
great.
they were better, they were great. So why can't we great brother? And I think by using these type of websites or apps, we are just forgetting ourselves. We are not trying to do something from ourselves. Like there was a writer, he was given a topic, they're embarrassing, like there was a writer, so he was given a topic, tiles which are used on a floor. So he had to write on that. How much can we write from our mind? How much? 2 pages, at least 10 pages. But he wrote 700 pages book on the tiles only. So this was the knowledge earliest people, where the chat GPT and these type of things were not available. But today we are totally dependent on Google, chat GPT. So I think we should not.
Give it to
Okay, you know what the most problem which we look at today about the AIs. You know what? First of all, let me give you the difference. Let me tell you the difference between AI, ChatGPT, and the AI. Okay, listen, Adnan brother. As you mentioned about the photos and the videos, those just we can upload on the Adobe, on the Photoshop, and on the AI. Okay, if you upload on that, then it is like this. Then your face will be like that. Your mouth will be like that. Not on ChatGPT. What is the meaning of ChatGPT? Chat, so you can just chat and it will give you a chat, not it will give you the images or the pages or something like that. And you know what, how is it beneficial? By looking at the chat GPT, there are also some people who have, made their own AIs. Like there is a low GPT. You are a normal person, an ordinary person. You go to your road and a policeman comes to you, and without any reason, you have license, you have your RC, you have everything related to your vehicle, but he takes chalan from you. Okay, so you may ask him, or you may give him a law that according to this section, article number this, it is prohibited to take the chalan to me. But if you don't have knowledge, you will not be able to say. And when the knowledge will come to you, to an ordinary person, when these kind of apps will be, there's a low GPT, there's a doctor GPT, in which we can get to know about the medicines. Like there is Tide Plus 20. We can know about this, that in how many diseases it can be used. Tide Plus 20, heart disease, okay, brain disease, we can use in all these kind of diseases. And many people are using on their stores. I have seen that they are using all these kind of apps on the stores. So isn't it a beautiful thing that we are able to use all these kind of things?
if I ask that between Google and Chat GPT,
Yes.
which one is better? You're a student, and being a student, you need to ask something. Means you need to clear it out. So which one will you will prefer to use?
I would prefer to use Google.
Will prefer use
Yes.
Google.
Yes.
Why?
Because as people are mentioning here, that on the chat GPT, a direct question comes, a direct answer comes. Like we ask that what is the meaning of globalization, so it would give you a brief description of the globalization. But if with this same question, if we ask to the Google, it would tell you the history, references it gives. That's the most important thing, that it gives you references. Like if we ask a controversial thing about a hadith, okay, so if we ask to the chat GPT, it would give. It will not, it's not like that it will not give, it will give. But there should be a reference, that I'm speaking this is the reference. The reference you will get from the Google, not from the chat GPT. That's why it's good.
Okay. So give it to.
I will
Okay, answer. It will come to you also.
Okay. So as Ishan was mentioning about the dependency, that if we use ChatGPT once, then again we will use that, and with the passage of
Keep
time,
it close to your mouth.
we will be dependent on ChatGPT. So brother, ChatGPT is not made for dependency. It is made for it's made for supporting. It's a kind of support material which you can use in a good way, and it can be used in an education system, because it can reduce the pressure of a teacher, and teacher can get across to the students. Like if you are unable to if you are unable to solve any question in biology, like in any theory subject, so you can use chat gpt in that, and you can watch the anime photo, and you can see the theory in simple words. That's why it is better. Now you can speak.
Very excited.
So first of all, I would like to give answer to Ishan brother. And sir, you also were mentioning about that the professors, they have said that the ChatGPT, it is decreasing the thinking power of students. I don't think, because this is not the fault of ChatGPT. This is the fault of students, because the ChatGPT was made just for taking knowledge, not for just the copying from there. Students are, what are they doing? They are coming on ChatGPT, they are just copying, they are writing on their copy. But they should just take the knowledge from ChatGPT, and they should take knowledge, and they should write on copy after taking knowledge, but they are not doing this thing. So this is not
We
a
can
good,
get knowledge from Google also. Why do we need Chat GPT?
because chat gpt is a right way to ask questions. If we ask, so it will tell you everything about that topic.
Not video.
It will tell you everything about your topic. But in a Google, what will happen if you ask? So many links will be there, and about means a lots of
It's
things will
good
be
thing you
there.
have options.
Not only the,
तो कहीं से नहीं है भोली.
it's not about the options. There the children will confuse, because they will just check all
There are links,
links.
options from you click one, you are unable to understand, you can go to other one.
No, it's not about the means the understanding and all. If you just listen, if you are not able to understand from the one link, you will go second. There you won't be understand, because you don't know about the English and all. If you don't know, there will be the many words. You will go in third.
If you
then
write, if
will
you
go
type
for
there that
this
answer
kind
me in
of-
Hindi, it will answer you in Hindi as well.
it will answer, but the pure Hindi will be there, which we are not able to understand mostly time. This is the thing which I am mentioning. But in a chat GPT, it doesn't happen.
It doesn't happen. Doesn't
There-
it give pure Hindi?
But the things is that it will give you answer directly.
I mean,
It won't show you the
more
links and all.
pure. It gives.
Okay, well.
Well, I mean, turn by turn. Whose turn now?
Now.
King boy.
It's a king
It's
boy.
his turn. Then your comes.
Then my answer.
Okay. First of all, as sir mentioned and the Ishan also mentioned same thing. This I answered also. I am answered and I want to also answer. So I was saying that people, students are using in the bad way. Chat GPT. They are writing the article, copying there from there, and he also was saying this thing. So first of all, Chat GPT, it is a just app. In what way you want to use, it will answer. It doesn't know that are you using in the good way or bad way. It will not tell that you are using the good way.
It's
So it will
emotionless.
answer. It is emotionless. If you ask in the bad way, so it will not tell because it has no emotion. But when we talk about the knowledge thing, that yes, sir was saying that by that what is happening, the our knowledge power, our thinking power is decreasing. So I want to say that first of all we should think from ourselves. If someone wants to increase the thinking power, firstly think from their self, and then if you are unable
Themselves.
to themselves, and if you are unable to think more, then you can get the help from there. Just take the help. I'm not saying that you can copy the paragraph articles, but I'm saying that you can take the knowledge. By that thing whatever happen, by that thing,
Which type of help we can get from Chat
for
GPT?
example, I got a topic. First of all, I wrote, and I was thinking that it is not sufficient, and I have not proper data. So I should take the help from
Now,
that.
rather than emphasizing you on you, we are going to Chat GPT because
First of
you
all,
you
I said
you
if
are
if I'm thinking that I have not proper data, I have written everything in the article, but however I am thinking perhaps it may be wrong, and it is
we had great personalities and
But from-
as I mentioned, they didn't have means this kind of facilities which we
From the
have,
beginning.
but however they are great.
means I'm saying from the beginning we don't get the knowledge like I have born. So means when I born, so I will get the all type of knowledge. It is
That's
not
the
like
process.
that. But with the help of the teachers, friends, and the many apps are here. Like the Chat GPT is very beneficial for that. If I have no friends, I can make the Chat GPT as a friend.
You can. You need also.
So Ishan was saying Chat GPT is not good for students because they all are doing copying and they all are not thinking. They all are only cheating. So brother, you were saying Chat GPT is not good for students. Suppose your teacher gave to you a topic about fan and said to you about write 10 pages about fan. So can you write 10 pages? No, you can't write. I think teachers also can't write, but Chat GPT can tell and it can write also. So it is beneficial for the students, and the students should use it.
You go to gym, and what happens there? First day, you are unable to lift 10 kg of weight,
Yes.
but you go daily, you work hard, and then time comes, you are able to lift 80, 70, 50 kg of weight, don't you?
Yes.
It happens. So it's about practice, it's about hard work. It's not you can't do, teacher can't do, a student can't do. If he does hard work, he can do.
Sir, we can't write 10
people
pages about
people
fan.
people conquer Mount Everest, which is difficult,
Sir, we can't write 10
and they
pages.
climb Mount Everest, and you're talking about just tiny thing, 10 pages.
No, sir, we can't write about fan. We can't write. Only-
One of my friends said once to me that this is real paycheck. Have you seen paycheck?
Teacher.
Yeah. He said he was sitting in a shop. He said to us that give anything to me, anything. Give me needle as well, anything, and put a limit that 10, 15 pages you have to write. I will write more than that, because he did practice on that. He used to practice like this. Earlier, when you started coming here to learn English, you were unable to give your introduction properly.
Okay, so your
but
friend is
now,
different.
but now you are able to speak.
Your
So
friend-
it takes practice. It takes hard work. When you do hard work, so with the passage of time, it happens.
So your friend is student.
No, my friend,
Is student.
he
Now-
was a student. Now he's
He
a
was
teacher.
student. So
He's
he
a
can
teacher
write
now.
but he can't write earlier.
Earlier, he was telling when we were a student, we were in 12th and 11th. I
So
think.
some people can write, but all students can't write.
People means who do hard work. You do hard work, you will be able to write.